Happy birthday to you.
This episode, we leave Yallingup and head to Bunbury. We spend my birthday there with friends before checking out the longest jetty in the southern hemisphere at Busselton. We go back to Bunbury to the Dolphin Discovery Centre, then to Fremantle to catch a ferry to Rottnest Island to hang out with some quokkas. We return to Perth to spend time with family before continuing our journey up north. We stop at Lake Thetis to see the oldest living things before continuing up the WA coastline. Check it out. We arrived in Bunbury just in time for my birthday. My friend Nicole lives there, so this was even more special for me. After not having seen her for a couple of years, spending my birthday with her and her family was just what I needed.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
The next day, we headed out to Busselton Jetty.
So today we're in Busselton. Come and have a look at the famous Busselton jetty. Apparently it's massive, and I think I've just found it. So here's the Busselton jetty. Not as big as I thought it would be. Not as big as that jetty over there. But hey. So apparently that's it. Okay, so we're now at the Busselton jetty, not the little one that I was talking about just earlier.
As it was late in the afternoon, we couldn't get on the jetty train. This was way too far for the kids to walk, so we decided to leave it for another time. The heritage-listed Busselton Jetty is an icon of Western Australia. It is the second longest jetty in the world and is the longest woodpole jetty in the Southern Hemisphere. The original timber jetty expands out 1.8 kilometres into Geograph Bay. Construction began on the jetty in 1865 and continued for approximately 90 years. Due to sand drift, extensions had to keep getting made. You can ride the train down to the end if you don't want to walk, and there is an underwater observatory 8 metres down at the end of the jetty. Because we couldn't get the train down, we also couldn't do the observatory.
G'day, today we're at the Dolphin Discovery Centre in Bunbury. Let's go see if we can see some.
We have pretty cool.
Hey, mate. What's in there, mate? Alex, what's this? In here. Did you see the back of it? It's a marron. Oh, there's one in there as well. It's a marron. Oh, there's a big one.
Oh, that one's huge. I reckon that one's small though.
Yeah, maybe.
There's one down here too.
Henry, what's in there? What is it? Fish. Fishies. Yeah.
And you say,
Don't tap the glass.
oh, there is a hermit crab in there. There's a hermit crab.
Mm-hmm.
So we come to the building 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock, so twice a day. So they are pretty hungry. And you can see cockle fish. prawn or crab. So I try to give him prawn.
Oh, here he comes.
You get the deerfish.
A
So
big
this
snapper.
tank is a local offshore tank. So you can see this around the local area. So the temperature is around 20 degrees. So when you go diving or fishing, you might see these fishes.
See how he just buries himself, mate?
Yeah, it's the same color as the sand.
That's it.
So these are all our rescue turtles. So when they're swimming down the side of Australia, they get washed up onto our beaches in the nasty winter storms. And when they come, they're this big. And then we get them, and you can see some of them they've lost a flipper, or they've lost part of their shell. So
Lost
we
a bit
have
of
to
flipper.
get them healthy and strong and big enough and about this big. And then hopefully this Easter they'll be taken back up to Exmouth and released again. So we're just waiting for the approval to send them up north and release them again.
Certain times of the year, is it?
Yeah.
In the warm climate.
Warmer and up at Exmouth so that they're kind of back in there where they've been, where their eggs were, and then they can kind of go back into that environment.
So these are the sea turtles. And ours is a freshwater turtle. Can I come up and have a look? Ready? We used to have a turtle.
Oh!
We had him for what, 4 years?
Just look under here, see?
Yeah.
There's a mouse. That's a sea eel. Go from there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Right
look.
up under there.
Yeah, that's a mouse.
See, that's a fishy, Henry. Where's the fish? They're all there. They've just been fed, mate. That's why they're going. They're really excited right now.
Oh look, there's Uncle one. There's an Uncle Dory.
Go for it. And put it in there properly. Yeah, now push the yellow thing where it says scan. And you got to watch now. Just see where our crab comes out. Is that our one?
There's legs.
Oh no, it's a little bit off. Very clever.
Sometimes it really feels like I lose control.
We arrived at a hip camp in Perth, and the next day went to Fremantle to board a ferry to Rottnest Island.
I tend to fade with city lights, and you're in space, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get it right. I'm drowning underwater, and you're just
tour? No, you just walk around.
Rottnest Island was once connected to the mainland and used as a ceremonial site and meeting place for the local Indigenous. Once detachment from the mainland occurred due to sea level rise, it became significant in their culture for life after death. The name Rottnest was given to the island in 1696. The quokka population was seen as large rats and the island their nest. It is now a busy tourist destination with visitors making the trip over, usually by ferry, to visit the exclusive quokka population.
Number 77 Bay. Next stop's number 8, Westernaustralia Lighthouse. Westernaustralia Lighthouse has been built since the 1800s, I think. It has been under reconstruction for the last 9 months, so they're just finalising everything to be reopened. You still can go up there, it's got some beautiful views of the whole island as well as the ocean scenery.
There's more to Rottnest Island than just the quokkas. The day we went, it was a bit rainy and windy, so we decided to sightsee via the hop-on hop-off bus tour that goes around the island. This allowed us to easily see what we wanted. We watched sea lions frolic at Cathedral Rock from a lookout, and rays swam under us on a jetty near the ferry dock. There's plenty of natural beauty in the scenery, but there's also a lot of cool information at the visitor centre and the surrounding buildings.
No entry allowed. Nothing. If it says no entry, then it means there's dangerous things. There's the only water there.
Sugar sweet, repeat, repeat.
When the sun came out,
Time.
we enjoyed an ice cream. The quokkas on Rottnest Island can be found pretty much anywhere. It can be tricky to get that selfie with them smiling at the camera, but there was plenty of time to spend with them. A cheeky one even got onto our picnic rug.
It's okay, Henry. Hey, get out of it.
Excuse me.
His toes. Get my brother's toes.
Hello.
It's okay.
You say hello.
It's just looking, Henry. It's okay. This is the mangy one. The quokka is tiny at only 40 to 50 centimetres in length and weighs under 5 kilos. They only live for about 10 years and they're herbivores. They can store fat in their tails and have an ability to climb trees and run on a forest floor. The quokka is technically a wallaby and one of the smallest. They are unique to Western Australia and predominantly found on Rottnest Island. However, there is one spot in Walpole where you can find them in the Karri Forest. We weren't lucky enough to find one there, but we definitely found them here.
Some animals don't have disease. You're not a monkey. Stop saying.
We headed back to the mainland on the ferry. The kids were exhausted but had a wonderful day. We spent the evening with my family in Perth and headed to Geraldton the next day. Henry, you talk. Go. Henry's turn. Talk. You talk, Henry. Talk. You talk to the camera. Henry, say.
Where are we, Alex? We are at Lake Thetis. We're going to look at stromatolites.
Oh, here's another big bullet.
Oh, there's a big bull ant. You don't want to make him angry. He'll eat you. Thrombolites and stromatolites. Thrombolites and stromatolites. Don't ask me what either of them are.
Lake Thetis is located near Cervantes. It is culturally significant to the local indigenous, with Dreamtime ties to the rainbow serpent. Stromatolites are considered to be the oldest living fossils on Earth, with some as old as 3.5 billion years. In the case of Lake Thetis, these stromatolites and thrombolites are expected to be approximately 3,000 years old. Thrombolites comes from the Greek thrombus, meaning lump or clump in this case. They are closely related to the stromatolites from the Greek word stroma, meaning layer, and light from lithos, meaning stone or rock. The builders of this fascinating natural phenomenon are too small to see. In fact, they are microscopic and one of the earliest forms of life on Earth. Within the hypersaline waters of Lake Thetis, cyanobacteria, or blue-green algae, and other algae flourish and deposit layers of sediment made up of calcium carbonate, which hardens to form rock. As they are still doing this at a slow and steady rate, they are considered to be living fossils. The stromatolites will be more visible in shallower water in the drier months. They are now only found in limited locations. There are 5 sites in Western Australia where you can witness these structures: Lake Thetis near Cervantes, Hamlin Pool near Shark Bay, Lake Clifton near Mandurah, Pink Lake near Esperance, and Lake Richmond near Rockingham. We then began our journey up the northwest coast to Exmouth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hit the notify bell if you want to know when our next episode drops. Next episode, we head to Wooramel and soak in a mineral bath. Then we go to Warra Station, before heading to Exmouth and breaking down twice, eventually getting towed in. We finally make it, our whale shark tour gets cancelled, and then we finally dive into Ningaloo Reef and swim with whale sharks. We can't wait for you to check it out. It's an action-packed episode. See you then.